There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, weighing in at 57 kilos, right on the number for the featherweight division.
Yeah, man. You can get down, man. Let's go, man.
166. And the man he'll be facing, King Ryan Garcia. 5'10" tall, weighed in at 129 pounds. His reach, 70 inches. Vasily the Matrix King Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Some of the fastest hands in all of boxing.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Right. The fighters have got to stay focused, concentrate, don't get carried away. They're not part of the carnival. They're the action.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. You can't connect with that right hook. Just missed with that hook. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Lomachenko goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love this. Get your mind back on the job. Get back.
Here we go. It's round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
a flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Let's see if they go to the body. They're both trying for a knockout. Swing and a miss with that jab. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, hold that thought. Lomachenko is buzzed. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Jeez. What a part, though.
On to the third. Nice counter. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That counter shot lands. Carrying away the right hook. Shot, and down goes Garcia.
Yeah, you have to see me when I get up, though. Mark, yeah, miss me, bro. Get right back up in the partridge.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Can make or break.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Clark, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough... Listen to me. Are you okay?
This game is freaking funny, bro.
So it's onward and We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Fatalik. Smoking Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smoking Joe.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitaly.
These two have certainly talked. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. It's bombs away. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
You get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And there's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. That counter shot lands. Straight right just missed. Hold that thought. Frazier is in trouble again. Good defense from Frazier.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Come on, you've let him back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Klitschko is dazed. Looks like trouble was averted.
3 days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, Johnny! And that will do it. What a victory! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Larry Holmes, one of the all-time great heavyweights. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Those counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Frazier never one to back off or back down.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, the Easton Assassin in some trouble here. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. All the time. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw blank counters.
Do you believe this? That one will count. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. And he misses with that straight left. Got him there. Beautiful counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you. And there's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Whoa, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Count out smoking Joe Frazier.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
To be careful for that. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
You let him back into the... Nice round, good round, I like that, I'm happy. Just the same again.
You're in lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
Tougher fight, because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there, take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
Just keep smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Those tracks.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
Come out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
But we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
There and finish it. You're smart.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Be smart.
Forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end. Think about...
We're going to try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Hold that thought. Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Stevens.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Down goes Frazier. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
Part. Y'all know how I'm coming.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlantis. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first, Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And his opponent, Muhammad the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey, one of the legends of all legends, one of the best to ever lace up the gloves, no doubt about it.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manasseh, Colorado, presenting a legend of boxing, one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed heavyweight champion of the world, the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Look at respect Muhammad Ali, blah.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe this? Looking to land the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go. It's round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Exchange punches. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
That took one score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of defense here at all. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round.
Not going nowhere, but they trying to go light work, blah. Trying to fight, blah. You got some courage, blah.
There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Quick punch scores. This fight has a real good flow to it. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What are you going to do, Tony? It's anticipate.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and...
Here we go to the fourth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You'd like to see more jabs. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good counter punch. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Jab slightly off target. Misses with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Take the round off and win the round on your jab.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard.
Oh my God, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad, a big shot, and down goes Ali. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to
Hey, me to do it to you.
onslaught.
I had to do it to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bro, I just gotta keep getting back up, bro.
Back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Perfect counter lands. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missing with the hook. Both men step back for just a moment. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here comes round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Oh, no! Ali is down! I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
Poo! Boy, I smell poo. I ain't gonna lie right now. That boy throwing that in there, man. At the end of the fight, he was going good. I had a lot of respect for him. Then he go throw in the towel. Smell poo. Yeah, man, his record 0-9. Like, what the heck? Dude.